There's no denying that the NBA is one of the greatest spectacles on planet Earth, from high-flying acrobatic dunks to mesmerizing no-look dimes and insane ankle-breaking handles. That being said, no league is safe when it comes to embarrassing moments, not even the NBA. Continue watching to discover some of the most embarrassing moments ever witnessed on the NBA hardwood. Let's be honest, there's no player in the NBA who makes their opponents look more foolish than Steph Curry. Something that was on full display in the game between the Golden State Warriors and the Washington Wizards.
Kind roll off the front rim. Walt dove for it. Steph three. Got it!
Even though Curry is generally the one humiliating others, on this fateful night, he finally became the butt of the joke.
Steal. And look out. Curry slipped.
To make matters worse, he hopped right back up and bolted out to the three-point line only to throw up a brutal airball. A truly humiliating sequence of events. Luckily, he doesn't have too many of those. If there's one thing that every NBA fan knows, it's that Lance can make them dance, as shown by what he did to the Washington Wizards forward Jeff Green back in 2019.
Some love. Wizards got a foul. No, what's about to happen? No.
While Lance has some of the prettiest dribble moves in the NBA, he's also built up quite the reputation for his various blunders on the court, something that Dwight Howard knows far too well. With Lance's Indiana Pacers hosting the visiting Charlotte Hornets, Stevenson pulled off an epic chase-down block on the Hornets center, Dwight Howard. Unfortunately, he celebrated a little too early because the ball was still live, which allowed Charlotte's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist to gather the rebound and score an open layup.
This is the problem. Then Kidd-Gilchrist gets the ball and gets a dunk. I mean, you got to get back in the game.
While Ben Simmons might be making headlines for other reasons nowadays, he's also been known to make his opponents look foolish, which was on full display in 2019.
Foul Simmons, but he'll bring the ball in. He bounced it off the backside of Thornwell.
Bill's Washington Wizards were facing off with the Boston Celtics with just seconds left in the half when the Wizards generated a turnover, giving Bill an easy lane to the basket. However, what appeared to be easy to most became a problem for Bradley Beal as he missed the initial wide-open fast break layup, then missed it again after gathering his own rebound.
Russell Caldwell Pope got him a bucket. No, he missed it. Oh, Christ!
The Los Angeles Clippers were facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers when Playoff P committed the biggest blunder of a play in recent memory. As the Lakers were looking to get into a groove, Paul George completed a transition play by passing to a spot in the corner where absolutely nobody was, except for the referee.
Couldn't get the shot up. This is the Clippers' biggest lead of the game. On the wing, George.
Draymond Green is widely regarded as one of the smartest players in basketball, and yet, what he did in 2021 was truly embarrassing. With the Warriors trailing the Spurs by 3 points and just under 9 seconds left on the clock, Green launched up a prayer to attempt to tie the game. The issue is that the basketball was nowhere close to going in the basket, and the Warriors ended up losing the game.
Still looking for Steph. Now Draymond's got it.
What did he do that for?
Draymond shot a three with 5 seconds left.
Michael Porter Jr. has a long history of back injuries, which was apparently the reason for this whiff of a layup back in 2021.
Back tapped off the knee of Green, and here comes Michael Porter.
Oh, my goodness.
Melo is an absolute NBA legend. However, he appeared to lose all sense of basketball IQ when he faked out his entire team at the free throw line in 2021.
Go to number 10.
What happened right there?
Giannis and Harden have had their fair share of back and forths, but in 2019, the Greek Freak caught the beard in the most inopportune of moments. The Bucks forward attempted to rip a pass to a teammate off the dribble near the start of the fourth quarter, but rather than hitting his intended target, the pass nailed Harden right in the head, sending him directly to the ground.
Kumpo gonna try and back down and he hit Harden in the head.
Thomas Bryant isn't exactly known for his scoring ability, but in 2020 he appeared to be quite the scoring threat. The issue is that it was on his own team.
Fultz, the step-back jumper, and Thomas Bryant, did he just throw that down?
LeBron may be the king on the court, but sometimes he makes just flat-out bonehead plays, not the least of which includes what he pulled off in 2019 in a game between his Los Angeles Lakers and the visiting Denver Nuggets.
For a week, how do they handle his minutes? Brandon Ingram battling a shoulder injury, Tyson Chandler as well, as the Lakers turn it over there. Sloppy.
LaMelo Ball is a truly spectacular talent that's slowly emerging as one of the most gifted players in the NBA. although he got a little ahead of himself in a game between the Charlotte Hornets and the Orlando Magic.
What do you got? Oh, LaMelo.
At least he made up for it by scoring 22 points in the game and leading his Hornets to a victory. Russell Westbrook has not had the best of luck since being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, to say the least, especially when it comes down to his ability to make shots. The saying goes that you should always shoot your shot, but maybe Westbrook should think about passing next time.
Pulls up, wants to use the window and hit the top of the glass.
Westbrook is a player that could probably have an entire video like this solely focused on his own blunders, and yet what he did as a member of the Washington Wizards takes the cake.
Timeouts remaining. Westbrook throws it away.
Eric Bledsoe is one of the greatest athletes in the NBA. However, he's also seen his fair share of lapses of judgment in the association, one of which took place in the game between his Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Points off of turnovers against the Clippers. It's down by 7.
James Harden is generally the one making others look foolish, but in a matchup between his Houston Rockets and the visiting New Orleans Pelicans in 2019, he completely embarrassed himself. With both teams tied as time ran out in the second quarter, Harden desperately tried to get a shot off. However, the Pelicans' Josh Hart had defended him well, and so Harden couldn't. Angry that a foul hadn't been called, Harden then slammed the ball against the floor, which then bounced directly back up into his own face. Thank God for that beard of his.
Man, Josh Hart has to worry about the contact. Hart just lost the bat. Oh, and then put it into his own chin.
Both KCP and the Washington Wizards are not particularly known for their good luck, which was on full display in a game earlier this year between the Wizards and the Utah Jazz. Caldwell Pope appeared to have an easy lane to the basket along the baseline, but instead got rejected by the side of the backboard.
KCP going baseline. Had that look on his eye, but got denied on the corner of the backboard.
Kyle Kuzma generates a lot of conversation, from his wild personality down to his wacky fashion, but his free throw routine has also been the subject of many jokes. In 2021, when playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, Kuzma was sent to the line to shoot a technical free throw against the Golden State Warriors, when he walked up to the line with full confidence and proceeded to throw the ball wide right, completely missing the entire net.
A harsher penalty. Ooh, Kuzma, air ball.
That's all she wrote, folks. Those are some of the NBA's most embarrassing moments of all time. Make sure that you stay tuned for our next video in order to keep following along with everything fluttering around the association. As for now, feel free to drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's video, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss any of our upcoming content.